Yeah, the Lord woke me up about 12:30 and he says, Mark, you didn't even look up your name, Mark Ballantyne. You know, you just did the whole name. I said, well, okay. You want me to do it? Yeah. What do you think I'm talking to you for, right? So I type it in, the gematria, right? The very first thing that pops up says prophet. Now, I wrote in my book, for order of things, I'm not a prophet, right? But hey, I'm starting to sound like one. Um, Here, the elect of God. What I told you, I wrote it in my book, how God elected me with that Shekinah glory, right? I mean, anyway, this is a cool one. The last pope. I also wrote about that. The last pope. Okay? This pope right now is the last pope. And that's it. His Shekinah glory came into my house on the day he abdicated. Okay? I'm not making this stuff up, guys. Okay? And the next, I love Jesus. Now, here, this is for Israel, right? I mean, Benjamin Netanyahu, all you guys. Look, Queen Esther, all right, she saved the Jews, right? Because she was obedient, you know? End times Haman, you know Haman, right? Tried to wipe out all the Jews. This is exactly what they're trying to do today, all right? All this is Mark Ballantyne. Look it up for yourself. Armageddon comes. Okay, here, total eclipse. I actually had a total eclipse come right over the top of my house in Simpsonville a couple years back. I think it was 2017. I can't remember when. It wasn't too long ago. It was within right around there. Maybe it was 16. I don't know. But yeah, the whole eclipse came just directly right over my house. That was pretty cool. Great Red Dragon. Now this is interesting because this is China, and I know China is going to nuke the United States with Russia. All right, they're going to do it. It's set up, you know, Mohammed bin Salman, right? They're plotting, and you know, it's his idea to put America under his boot, all right, because he doesn't like Joe Biden, all right. So, yeah, China, you know, China's going to hit, what is it, the West Coast, and Russia's going to hit the East Coast, and yeah, New York's going to get nuked, Miami's going to get nuked, Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, San Diego, Seattle, Portland, LA. Yeah, and I think that's all I know. So Saddam Hussein, right? And I talk about how when Satan was released, you know, we started the war with Iraq a couple of days later. Okay. Now this is interesting. Okay, they've got this skeleton, Santa Muete. Look it up. This is in my book, Son of the Great King. When I went to the Monsters of the West, the Lazetta drug cartel, they worship this Santa whatever. It's a skeleton god, okay? And it so provoked my spirit. You have to read about it in the book, what happened. And you can find the book at sonofthegreatking.com. Download it for free. Now, this one, I was doing dictation, and I didn't bother double checking, but I think it said Bitcoin Dead Dance, okay? And that's just interesting because of the Bitcoin video that I did, and I tell you it goes to zero. I saw it, and I tell you exactly what happened. Now here's another one, Anthony Fauci, all right? Anthony Fauci, you know who he is, right? And I prayed about this guy, and boy, I've asked God about this guy, okay? And he's very, very extremely wicked. He has satanic influences in his life. Okay, beginning to end. Kind of like the order of things, isn't it? I mean, I bring you right through it. Now, look, I got done with that video, right? The first one, and I said, I'm done with this stuff, this dementary stuff, right? But then I find, as soon as I'm done, I find out I'm a new grandfather. I got a new grandson, right? So I put his full name in there. They probably don't want me to tell you his name, so I won't. But up pops Enoch chapter 43. I look it up. It's one of my favorite chapters, man. It's the parable of the stars, how we are the stars of heaven, and I write about it in my book. And here you go, the big one. Ripple, XRP, True Value. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. I just can't. You know, Ripple's the parent company, XRP's the token, True Value. And I tell you already that, hey, this is the coin, man. This is the backbone of the mark of the beast. It will be. It's not now. It's okay to have it now, right? And we don't have to worry about it because we'll be gone when all this happens, right? Christians will be. Anyway, I had to do this video. I mean, go figure. I'm blown away. And there was a lot more under my name that I could have wrote about that, you know, kind of relates to my life or whatever, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff. What was under Mark Valentine? That wicked woman, man. The bone woman. You know, I was so provoked when I went to Mexico. How I wanted to drag it down the street and beat it. Yeah, you got to read. I wanted to pull a Gideon on him. Yeah. So, yeah, that and yeah. The last pope, that just blows me away. Oh, just blows me away. Guys, this is stuff, I don't make this stuff up. The Lord just shows it to me, tells me what to do. I obey. Okay, that's what I do. All right? Anyways, all right. Have a good night. I'm going to try to go back to bed here. All right. Love you.